What's up guys, IDK Player coming back with another NASCAR Heat 4 video, and today we are going to take a look at every single paint scheme in the October DLC. So I'm not going to drag on this introduction for much longer, so let's get started. So we're going to go to Matt Dibenedetto. As you guys know, he has this awesome looking Toyota paint scheme and it looks super cool in my opinion, and he also has his Toyota Express maintenance paint scheme. So great looking paint schemes off the bat from Matt Dibenedetto. On to Austin Dillon. As you guys know, he does have his Richard Childress throwback paint scheme that he drove at Darlington. It looks super cool in my opinion. Everything looks great there. Nothing I know for a fact for Ty Dillon. Let's go on to Chase Elliott. I believe he does have his Bill Elliott throwback scheme. Yes, that is alternate number 6 for the October paid pack. Great looking paint scheme, it looks super cool, and I just love the colors, how they just pop out, and it is super simple. And we also have his Napa filters cars, so great looking paint schemes right there for Chase Elliott. On to Joey Gase, nothing there. On to Brendan Gaughan, I believe there's nothing there also, nothing for Jeff Gordon. And now we go to Denny Hamlin. So I know Denny has some great paint schemes to show us, and he does have his throwback scheme to Darrell Waltrip. I love how FedEx, the FedEx logo blends in well, and all around it looks super cool. I love this Darrell Waltrip throwback. On to Kevin Harvick. Let's see what we got here. I know Harvick already has a bunch, and we do have his alternate number 10. This is the Big Buck Hunter. He did drive this at Darlington. A great looking paint scheme. He also have what I believe is, actually I think that might be it for Kevin Harvick. No, it isn't. We have one more paint scheme, or actually two more, and this is the one that he drove at Talladega in the spring race. This is the Busch's car, the Busch beer car, and we also have this one that he drove at New Hampshire and I believe got a win at. Wait, was this the one at New Hampshire? I think we have to see the other side. This is the one at New Hampshire, and it looks amazing. Great looking paint scheme right there. On to Daniel Henrik. I know Daniel Henrik has this car, yes, the Caterpillar car that he drove at Darlington. Great looking scheme all around. Jimmy Johnson, as you guys know, Jimmy Johnson's throwback car looks awesome. I'm happy they didn't mess with the colors at all. I'm happy Ally was okay with how it looks. Great looking scheme and very original. On to Erik Jones. So the winner of the Darlington throwback race, and this is his Sports Clips throwback. This is the one he threw back to himself. An awesome looking car. It looks amazing in my opinion. Super simple, and I like that he threw it back to himself. Super cool. On to Brad Keselowski. Let's see what Brad K has in store for us today. So the first one Brad does have is his Miller Lite USA car. As you guys know, I'm very patriotic and I love this country, aka the United States, a whole lot. So it's very fitting for me to love a United States car, and this is one of my favorite patriotic schemes of all time. Love how the USA flag blends in with the car. Great looking car. And we also have the one that just says Brad on the side, and we do have another one, I believe, that is coming up right now, and yes it is. This is his throwback to Rusty Wallace. Let me actually show you guys the one with the actual throwback, so where it says Miller Lite on this side, but it's a great looking throwback in my opinion. It looks super cool. As you guys see, Miller Lite, you got the red and the blue. Definitely a great looking throwback right there. And that is it for Brad Keselowski. On to Parker Kligerman, nothing there. Corey LaJoie, I know he has a great looking throwback, and there it is, the Corvette Parks. This looks such like a 90s, hashtag like 90s 80s car right there. I love how they got the logo slanted sideways. This is so cool, and I love how they put this. It blends in very well with the Ford Mustang. On to Kyle Larson. I know Kyle Larson has a great looking throwback, and that is the Clover throwback, and this throwback looks amazing. Super cool looking all around. I think this is the best year for throwbacks in my opinion, so I love Kyle Larson's car right there. We are now on to Joey Logano. Let's see what Logano has in store for us, and it is the Kevin Harvick throwback. Kevin Harvick did race this car. I don't know if this is an actual throwback to his 2007 Daytona 500 car or just a throwback to this scheme in general, but super cool looking car. I know people are debating on if he really should have ran this car or not, but in my opinion, I think he should have ran it because it looks amazing. And that is it for Joey Logano. Let's head over to Michael Mcdowell. Very simple looking paint scheme, and it looks super cool, so not a lot to say there. On to BJ McLeod, nothing there, and obviously nothing for Jay McMurray. Paul Menard, in my opinion, has the greatest throwback. Well, not the greatest throwback, but one of the greatest throwbacks, in my opinion. That is a throwback to Glenwood, as you already see on your screen. Looks amazing. I love the red rims. I love how the black and the red mix together very well. Great looking throwback to a pioneer of this great sport. On to Ryan Newman. Let's see what we got here, and I believe, yep, this is the Mark Martin throwback. They did play around with the colors just a little bit so it can match Oscar Mayer's sponsorship, and it looks cool in my opinion. It still looks really good. Ryan Preece, I think Ryan Preece does have one very original, very simple, good looking paint scheme right there, as you can see on your screen. Going on to David Reagan. And David Reagan, I forgot who he's throwing it back to, but it still looks awesome. I have a paint scheme of the original car that he's actually throwing it back to in my living room. I just can't get the actual name off my tongue right now, but it looks super, super cool. Let's go to Tyler Redick. Tyler Redick doesn't have anything. Ricky Stenhouse, I believe he had two, and it is his Darrell Waltrip throwback. Very good looking car right there. Oh man, this thing looks so cool, man. I'm so happy they're doing Darrell Waltrip throwbacks, so you guys can see. Thanks, Darrell. And we have the Hug Fruit Berries car. I've always loved this scheme. They've had it, I believe, since like NASCAR Heat 2, and every single year they bring it back. So great looking scheme right there. Let's go to, make sure I'm all done. Yeah. Let's go to Daniel Suarez. As you guys know, Daniel Suarez threw it back to my favorite NASCAR driver of all time, and that is Tony Stewart. I love how they threw it back to Tony Stewart, as you guys know. And I really do like how they added the JD Gibbs on the side, and I'm really happy that they changed the Haas logo into looking like the Home Depot logo. So very cool looking. Matt Tiff arguably has one of the best looking paint schemes this season, and this throwback does not disappoint. I love the bold letters, and I like how they added Tiff on the bottom. Now let's see, Ryan Truex. I don't know if this scheme was actually added at the beginning, but I haven't seen this scheme in a long time in NASCAR Heat 4, so that is one scheme. Let's go on to Martin Truex Jr., see what he has this time around, and it's his throwback to his Busch Series Championship car. I'm really happy that they added this because, as you guys know, Bass Pro Shop has been a huge sponsor for Martin Truex Jr., I believe through his whole Xfinity Series and Cup Series career. So really cool to see that. Let's go on to Darrell Wallace Jr., aka Bubba. I know Bubba has some awesome paint schemes, and we're going to see one of the best paint schemes, and that is the Adam Petty throwback, aka the Adam Petty tribute car. He got Victory Junction on the side. As you guys know, Adam Petty is the son of Kyle Petty, and this car, it looks amazing. I really like it, and just the history behind this car, man, it's just super, super cool. And I'm so happy they threw it back to Adam Petty this year. And we also have another Victory Junction car for Darrell Wallace Jr. And we have probably one of the best paint schemes in this October DLC. It is the U.S. Air Force car. As you guys can see, you got the shark teeth up front. I really love this car. He raced it at Daytona, and he also raced it at Bristol for the Bristol night race. So great looking schemes right there. Cody Ware doesn't have anything, but we already know Eric Almirola. This is my favorite throwback this year, and it is the Tony Stewart throwback to, I believe it was his 2002 or 2005 championship. But oh my gosh, it looks so cool, man. I'm just so happy they added this. I'm gonna be definitely driving this scheme a lot in NASCAR Heat 4, and that is actually it for Eric Almirola. Ryan Blaney, as you guys know, Ryan Blaney threw it back to one of the greats, as you guys know, Michael Waltrip. As you guys can see on your screen right now, you got Pennzoil, the red, or sorry, is that a red? Yeah, that is a red. The red and the yellow mixing together very well with the yellow rims. Great looking throwback. And we have his Wizard car that he happened to win with at Talladega. So great looking scheme all around. Alex Bowman's throwback right here. You got the red, you got the gold. Very simple, very great looking look. And we also have his October free pack for when he won at Chicagoland. Great looking scheme all around, and it looks awesome. Clint Boyer has another great looking scheme, because personally, I'm obviously going to say that because it's my favorite NASCAR driver of all time. It is Tony Stewart. This is for his 2011 championship car. Seeing him win a championship in person was huge for me because obviously, once again, Tony Stewart was my favorite driver. And this car looks amazing. The rust truck center, he's got Mobile 1 on the side, looks amazing. And we have his Toko car. This car looks super cool. On to Chris Buescher. Now, trying to remember, yes, this is Chris Buescher's car right here. You got the Busch's Baked Beans on the side. And really good looking car. And we do have his Tide Pods car, which was wrecked out of the Talladega Spring Race. So let's go on to Kurt Busch. I believe Kurt Busch only has one. And yes, this is the Camaro throwback car. Looks amazing. A very simple look. And it looks great in my opinion. Kyle Busch, let's see what the Candyman has for us today. And I believe he only has one car. Yes, and that is Snickers. This is his Snickers throwback that he ran at Darlington. And great looking car in my opinion. Looks really cool. Let's go on to William Byron. And this is once again arguably going to be one of the best throwbacks. And this is a throwback to Days of Thunder with Cole Trickle. As you guys know, Days of Thunder is a super popular movie for NASCAR fans, and this car looks amazing. I love how the yellow and the green blends in together. Looks super cool. Great Cole Trickle throwback. On to Landon Cassill. As you guys can see on your screen, Landon Cassill has only one scheme for this October pack, and that is his main and tail car. Sadly, they didn't get his Coors Light throwback car to, I believe it was Sterling Marlin. I could be wrong. I'm doing this all in one take, so, you know, cut me some slack. But this car still looks great. His tail end main car looks awesome. And that is it for the Cup Series. Let's head over to the Xfinity Series. And we're going to start off with Justin Haley. As you can see on your screen, is, I believe, what does that say? Ray Beto's car? I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it looks really good. A very simple looking car. Next one on the list is Brandon Jones, and this is Brandon Jones' Juniper car, I believe what it's called. I really love this scheme a lot. I really like how the black and the green mixes together. It looks amazing in my opinion. Let's head over to Tyler Reddick, and we do have one Tyler Reddick. Yes, we do, and that is the Tame the Beast car. Looks super cool, and the only difference between this one and this one is that Twisted Tea is not on the quarter panel. One scheme for Justin Allgaier, and is a great looking scheme. This scheme blends in very well with this Xfinity Series car. Wow, this thing looks super cool in my opinion. I love this armor throwback, and it looks just amazing, including the number font. Now on to Michael Annett, probably the best, arguably the best throwback in this DLC for the Xfinity Series, and that is the Jeff Gordon throwback. So great looking car. It looks really nice in my opinion, and I'm so happy to do a Jeff Gordon throwback. Next we have Chase Briscoe, and this car looks amazing. I love how they, you know, changed the colors of the Ford logo in the back, and I believe that is the exhaust. Look at the exhaust near the number 98. You guys can see that blue and then the little bit of flash of orange to simulate a little bit of fire coming out of the exhaust, little, you know, backfire, I believe what it's called. And wow, this thing looks great. I love how it blends in well once again with the Xfinity Series car, and it just looks super cool. Let's go on to Brandon Brown. This is his Coastal Carolina University car. It looks super cool, I'm not gonna lie. Very simple, but once again, very good looking. Now we are on to Jeremy Clements. I believe this is a throwback to, once again, Days of Thunder. I could be wrong, but it looks super cool. Great looking car in my opinion. Very noticeable. I love that red stripe, and very simple. Now on to Cole Custer. As you guys can see, Cole Custer has this scheme. He did win the Xfinity Series race at Darlington after Denny Hamlin's win was encumbered. Great looking car all around. I really like it. Very simple, and I like how the blue and the green and the black very well mixes together. And on to the final Xfinity Series paint scheme. We have a Noah Grex's Patriotic car. Oh, I love Patriotic cars. They're so cool. And this one is very well. You got the red, white, and blue. You got the, you know, you got the stripes. You got the stars. Man, it looks awesome. I really like how the Switch logo blends in well with the American flag. Great looking paint scheme. I love this car a lot. So that is it for the Xfinity series. Let's go on to the truck series, and let's start off with the first truck series paint scheme, and that is Grant Enfinger. Not a big difference. They just changed the back of the car from champion to curb, and they got rid of the hashtag ready set go for the truck series. Next on the list is Todd Gilliland. This is his Mobile 1 car, which I personally think looks better than the Sirius XM car, even though the Sirius XM car looks super cool, and I like how they add JBL. Really good looking car all around, but I think Mobile 1's just a little bit more better because I obviously like Mobile 1 just a little bit more for my personal preference. On to Austin Hill. I really like this car a lot. I like how they add that little sea green and make it metallic, and it blends into the gray. Great looking car. Now on to Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt has his Chevrolet accessories car. Great looking car, very simple, very good looking, and we do have his Plan B sales car, which also looks really good. Now we are on to Jordan Anderson. Jordan Anderson has two cars, or actually, let me rephrase that, two trucks. Only difference is that they took the Texas state out of the back of it. As you guys can see, the back of the truck. I like how it kind of blends into the car, and I like how they had the star all the way in the back. That's really cool too. So great looking paint schemes all around for Jordan Anderson. And let's head over to Spencer Boyd, and wow, oh my, wow, this paint scheme looks amazing. This record rat car looks awesome. I love how the orange and the white blends in well. Very great looking paint scheme all around for Spencer Boyd. Let's see what else we got. Ross Chastain. As you guys know, we finally got the watermelon car. Eat Florida Watermelon. Great looking paint scheme all around, and I really do love this paint scheme. Florida grown, baby. I love it a lot. Let's see what else we have. I think we have one for Matt Crafton, and they just changed the hood to a different sponsor. Nothing really big there. And that will do it for the Truck Series paint schemes and all the paint schemes in this DLC. Let's go over and check out the challenges. I believe we do have a new challenge. The first one is the Eric Jones challenge for Darlington, and then we have three more for the October pack, which is the New York Minute with Chase Elliott, Watkins Glen, Austin Cindric with Mid-Ohio, and then we have Brett Moffitt with Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. So cool looking challenges. This is a great looking DLC all around, so this is definitely a DLC you might want to get if you are a huge NASCAR Heat 4 fan. So thank you guys all for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and also like this video. Subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video does help my channel out a lot. One like goes a long way, so thank you guys all so much. Also, if you guys haven't already, please comment down below what your favorite paint scheme is in this DLC. So also, last thing, quick shout out to my donators. They should be on your screen right now. I don't really have a list of them, so please go subscribe to their channel. Huge contributors to my channel, and I have to give them back some way, somehow. So thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell. Remember, one like goes a long way, and it definitely does help out my channel. Also, please don't forget to comment. So I'll see you guys in my next NASCAR Heat 4 video, which will be this Saturday, of Dale Jr. in NASCAR Heat 4 in the Cup Series, and I believe I should have gameplay for that. So thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys then. IDK out.